Hi Aquariuses, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your September 2017 love and romance reading. I'm going to start out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to ask Spirit for a word of prayer for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aquarius for the month of September on into the first week or so of October. Word of prayer, please, that we can close the reading with. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to pull from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel deck and combine it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of this reading, representing the overall energies for all coupled and singled. Know that I will do the coupled reading next and then go into singles and then try and find time to close with spiritual guidance for the month of September. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aquarius for with regards to their love and romance energies in the month of September 2017 into the beginning of October. Thank you. All right, so for some of you, not all of you, because I'm only pulling in so many energies, and this is an example. If you want a personal reading, I'm available at my email, josiek42@gmail.com. The first card representing your current life path here on Earth at this time is the card that makes me feel as though you guys and someone else have a different perspective on what your connection is. Okay, so two different people looking at a connection in two different ways. If some of you have been feeling like this, it's because it's time to clear your energy. All right, it's time to let go of any pain, anguish, and frustration. All you have to do is stare into the flame of a candle and put all of those sad, angry, worrisome feelings about a person into that candle by staring into it, and then blow it out and watch it dissipate into the universe, knowing that in that moment you have cleared your path. You now have control over your future. You have a blank canvas. Who are you now because of what you learned through this experience? Paint that. What is your life looking like as you move forward? Paint that. And then paint the type of person you'd like to have in your path as you move forward. In your thoughts position, some of you need to remember to love yourself first. It's your self-respect that makes you more romantically attractive. This woman has a lot of self-respect, and she is married to a very handsome and wealthy man, and all the women adore him in town. He's going to go out and he's going to perform for them, and she knows that he will be faithful and that he will return, but that even if he does not, it's her self-respect that will help her to stand strong in her own path. That's ironically what keeps him coming back to her. So loving yourself first. In your foundation, Spirit is telling you that you would attract romantic love just by enjoying everything in your life. Being thankful for the beautiful things around you. Our happiness comes within. It does not come from people outside of us. We come here alone and we die alone, and we learn from the energies we connect to on the way. If a life partner is brought in, it's brought in by Spirit through our hopes, wishes, and or karma. In the meantime, when we come and die alone, we are to be working on a trade, a blessing, and or a gift that we were blessed to be successful with. So even when we ran into the person we had children with, then we are to go back to a path of learning about ourselves for the rest of our lives. All right, so the card representing our current life path here on Earth at this time is you guys looking at a situation different than someone else. You guys looking at a situation through the eyes of fantasy and maybe not so much reality. The card crossing that is releasing your ex, laying down the struggle. This should have been at a 9. But now that it's a 10, it's a sign from Spirit saying, hey, look, 10 is 1 plus 0. That means 1. You're already on a new path. You're already heading in a new direction. Drop the battle. In your thoughts, love yourself first. Understand what it is you needed to learn from a particular path about yourself. Know that you have now gone full circle, and that if you finally come to the understanding of what this path was meant to teach you about yourself, then you can confidently step into a new world path with confidence, independence, and as a new person who's going to experience better things in life than before. Okay? Attraction in your foundation. This is what I was talking about. Finding that trade, that blessing, that gift, applying that creative individuality that each of you have. It's coming and being offered to you, maybe has even been recognized by you in your current foundation from the universe. It's time to understand that if you enjoy what it is you're doing, you will shine with a bright aura and you will give off positive energy, which will draw people to you naturally. All right? In the recent past, Spirit was telling you, or trying to tell you, that divine timing was at work in your love life. That divine timing involved peace, joy, contentment, happiness, and love. And maybe you guys at some point needed to understand how that divine timing and why that divine timing was exposed to you. It was a beautiful thing. And now you have to release that and learn about loving yourself first. Figure out, what have I gone full circle about? What do I need to understand when it comes to this connection? What can I do to give myself peace, joy, contentment, and fulfillment on a day-to-day basis? In the next few weeks, you guys have your love life being affected by children. Know that you have the energies of the Strength card to deal with the situation involving children. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you guys have control over some sort of strong magnetic chemistry. Feeling trapped inside or outside of that chemistry, maybe even within a situation involving chemistry. Either way, we are never stuck, okay? The Eight of Swords is a figment of your imagination. We can always take our mind and our body and we can move it in whatever direction we so choose. But we need to remember to look at things realistically and to know we're not trying to leave something behind and release something and move into fantasy. Now is a period of grounding yourself, of learning what this lesson has been about, and of releasing yourself from feeling stuck so that you can take the steps into this new world that will, through your own blessings and gifts, start to fulfill you somehow. Spirit's trying to tell you that as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond is going to deepen. Someone may come racing in, and they may take and then leave and then race in and take and leave. Maybe you have somebody who is coming on a little harsh. Now's the time to use the energies of the Strength card, especially if this has to do with children, to reveal your innermost self, to finally say, you know what? I've made some mistakes. I didn't see things clearly. I do see now what the gift that was there in the past, and I'm using the energies of the Strength card to love myself and to share who I am deep into my soul with you, to tell you who I am and to make this bond better so that my path can now be successful or more successful moving forward. In your hopes and fears, some of you are hoping to open up your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. So some of you are coming to clarity. Spirit has placed you on a higher ground when it comes to your spiritual path. And therefore, you may have a different opinion of a situation when it comes to opening your love, when it comes to the direction you're moving in. Don't fight against others. Stand by your spiritual lessons, even if they don't understand, and do what you know is right. In your outcome position, once you know exactly what it is that you want, Spirit's going to bring it to you very soon. So here you guys are. Be clear when you sit at the head of your path. Be clear when you sit at the head of your kingdom. With your words, very fairly and very justly and very kindly, say what needs to be said. And that is, these are my boundaries. If you don't abide by my boundaries, I'm going to move on to someone who will respect me. Period. Okay. The card overlooking the entire read has to do with asking for and accepting support from others when it comes to finding balance in your life. Equal give and take. That's what keeps us balanced. And when we have balance, that's what brings us happiness and fulfillment. Spirit is trying to tell you that you deserve love, that Cupid's arrow is aiming right at you, and that you are lovable. As you are finding yourself in a position of leadership, of better money, maybe of owning or creating your own company, or dealing with someone who has the characteristics of an earth sign and or who is an earth sign. Maybe this is the person you need to speak to tell them, you know what, I deserve love, I'm lovable, and I'm not going to accept anything but what my boundaries are about, to an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. In a 3-card summary to my left, we have the first card, Aquarius is, explaining the energies of the first week and a half to 2 weeks from when you watch this video. In the first week and a half to 2 weeks is being represented by the Hierophant. And so the Hierophant is saying, congratulations, you've made it through a very difficult path, but now it appears as though you understand what your lesson was. Now that you understand what it is you needed to learn about yourself, you can take a new key and step into a new path with confidence, with hope, and with faith. Some of you will be celebrating a situation involving children because you're working hard to heal, to open your heart, to manifest a new path. In the next few weeks, some of you are reevaluating. Was the situation built on fantasy and lust, which always dissipates and then falls through and fails? Or was it built on day-to-day connections, day-to-day memories, day-to-day goals that you're setting to achieve together? That is a solid foundation. If not, if you're angry, frustrated, and up in your head about something with someone who you thought was a soulmate connection, Spirit's going to help you with the major arcana to make the right choices moving forward. I think Spirit is suggesting that you guys go within and figure out what your trade, your blessing, and your new direction is going to be, maybe even when it comes to a connection to a child. You have the Empress energies now, so what you want to manifest, all you have to do is meditate and start taking the steps here on earth to accomplish that, and Spirit's going to listen to the stars at your crown. They're going to help for you to give birth to a brand new path that is very blessed in the next 3 months or so. Okay, so you guys are going to receive a message about someone who's being sneaky, and you're going to hope, wish, and pray on a star card for something to manifest, though you're going to find out something a bit shocking. And the High Priestess is trying to tell you maybe just somebody's not accepting your offer of love for some reason. You or someone has been through a lot, and now you're going to have to deal with someone who is very organized and structured when it comes to setting goals. A fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. They are very blessed at this time. They've got energies in their favor at this time. When someone comes in to offer you love, for some of you, you could make it work. It may take some time through court, and it may be with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. There needs to be some sort of connection that can allow for you to heal somehow. In your outcome position, you've got the Hanged Man energies, looking at things from every perspective when it comes to something you're not happy about. But once you have communication, and hopefully it's kind communication, you can have fulfillment. You'll have to make a difficult choice. You're going to have to go within and think about opening up your money, sharing your heart, sharing your truth, getting to the truth, dealing with a difficult child, and offering your love. Some of you want to just go away, speak harsh words, and put an end to something. to start a new path because of messages you receive, but it's not going to bring you where you want to go, because the Wheel of Fortune is in the favor of a person who is spiritual. It's in the favor of a person who has opened up their heart and spoken their truth. All right, so let's move on, because I spent a lot of energies on that. There were a lot of messages there. I felt that some of them have to do with court. So, you know, start praying, start communicating with spirit, start opening your heart to others. Do your best to get along, or these energies will work against you in September. All right, for coupled Aquariuses, the person that you are thinking of, that you are in connection with and to, whether it's married or living with or just dating. Coupled Aquariuses, please. Who's the person that Aquariuses are thinking of, and what are that person's thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives when it comes to their connection to the Aquarius in the month of September 2017? Thank you. All right, so for some of you, not all of you, this person is looking towards putting an end to a connection. They are very, very focused at this time, and we'll clarify about what next with the Rider-Waite deck. In their thoughts. You're in their thoughts, but in their foundation, they're fearing where the situation is leading towards, and they're wondering if they should give it another chance or not. Again, this is the, I don't know if I said it, Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and this is representing coupled people. The person that you guys are thinking of, Aquarius, is what is that person's thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives when it comes to their connection to you. Okay, they're going to receive some messages. The messages are going to come in quickly to them if they haven't already, and they're contemplating putting an end to the situation, the connection. They are looking at a new path being offered by the universe. They're very serious about this path. What is this path? Where is it going? I thought we had a new path when it came to passion and excitement. In their thoughts, they're taking their time to think things through when it comes to you guys. They're wondering, with their heart wide open, if they should give a situation another chance or not. They're listening to their intuition. For some of you, this could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. In the recent past, they went through a lot of pain, this person. They got left in confusion of people keeping secrets from them. That's why they're very focused right now. In the next few weeks, their heart is going to be wide open to love. They're going to be receiving many blessings. And they're going to hear about a new and exciting path when it comes to career and finances. The person you guys are thinking of has the next 4 to 6 weeks to work through memories of a past connection that they may feel tied to or stuck in. The person you guys are thinking of you guys, and they feel bad for you because they see that you are mourning. They're just watching to see what decisions you're going to make about something that you guys are sad about. The person you are thinking of, their hopes and fears are that things will work out in your way when it comes to court and or they're hoping to get organized, logical, disciplined, and focused when it comes to whether or not you guys are devoted to them or if they're devoted to you. Is someone being sneaky? That's a fear of theirs. In their outcome position, they're looking at a soulmate connection. They're taking the steps and they're setting goals to figure out if that's what this is or not. They're starting out looking towards a new path, but they are loving their independence. They're waiting to get to the truth of a situation. It may involve 3 people in the next few weeks. They're looking at this path again. They're excited. They're wanting to start something new. Their heart is open but there is some fantasy involved. They want a happily ever after, and in the next 4 to 6 weeks, they're seeing, you know what, I guess I'm going to have to do what I have to do when it comes to the secret, where this person has come and gone and come and gone. We need to have a discussion about that to decide, are we going to have a happily ever after or are we not? Because this person has a good situation going on. They've got good finances, and they're focused on whether or not you guys are good for them or if you are like the devil in their life. Wow. Yes, so maybe you guys raced into their path and they didn't know what to do with that, and they are working on career and finances. Maybe they're even excited about a new path that they're creating, and it's because of a secret. It's because of coming and going and not being completely devoted that they are thinking about walking away. All right, so in a 3-card summary to my left, representing the couple's reading, in the first week and a half to 2 weeks from when you guys watched this video about this person that you're thinking of in a couple connection, the first week and a half to 2 weeks, this person might come on strong. They might say, guess what? This is the way it is, like it or not. Pardon me. Okay, so whatever I was referring to, which looks like aggression, that's got to be put aside. Somebody's going to be law. It's going to be an older person, or it's going to be a judge, and what they have to say won't be something you can argue with. So take and look at things from every perspective. It'll help for you to put closure to the situation. Even though you may be sad and bummed out. Oh, that's this person. No, I feel like that's you. If it is this person, however this is taking place, this person is going to see clearly if you're going to be aggressive or kind, if you're going to give your heart or not. And they're not going to be afraid to put closure to the situation and walk away. All right? For some of you, not all of you, in the next few weeks, we have a situation involving children and you guys or them trying to offer their heart. I think it's you guys offering your heart to a situation and them not accepting your love. So you're kind of looking at a distance, wondering if you can connect to someone else because you're up in your head about the fact that this child or this family connection isn't working out somehow. So some of you may be leaning too much on just replacing that pain with passion, and sometimes that's going to lead to, especially if it's a female or male earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. In the outcome position, this person that you guys are thinking of as a coupled person that you want to have in a couple situation, they're trying to be strong to put an end to something in their path, or you are, or both of you are, so that you can step in a new path together. This may involve you guys having to travel to see if this new love is an offer from the universe to heal. Maybe you're going to go and you're going to be able to open up and share your pain with this person at a distance, and Spirit saying, you will have learned the lesson, and they will have learned a lesson, and both of you can move forward to set new goals to become successful. If you learn what it is you needed to learn about yourself through a child, through court, or through someone from your past who could have been a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, or have that in their chart very strongly. Let's move into singles. Sorry, I'm breaking a sweat here. All right, so singles, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aquarius with clearly defined messages regarding Aquarius's, whoever's on their mind. Single person on their mind. What are that person's thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives when it comes to the Aquarius in the month of September into early October? The person you guys are thinking of who is single is deep in thought. Could be the person you guys are thinking of is an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, because it's a general reading. In their thoughts position, they just want a happily ever after. They want peace, joy, contentment, happiness, and love. And in their foundation, they are mourning something from the past. Again, this is the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm combining it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of the reading before us. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aquarius with clearly defined messages regarding a single person they are thinking of at this time. What is this person's thoughts, feelings, and emotions in the next month and a half or so? All right, so we've got this person has received messages. The messages came in quickly. And they are contemplating those messages. They're trying to figure out what is meant. They are loving the fact that they are receiving attention. And in their thoughts, they're still looking back at a situation that hurt them and are wondering if they should give it another chance or if they can move forward and find another happily ever after. In their foundation, they're being offered a new path of passion and love right about the time that they're healing. In the recent past, they were really thinking about someone from their past. Could have been a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It could just be that they had their heart open to someone from their past up until now, and that they received attention from you, and that attention is either coming through finances or through communication with you guys. In the next few weeks, there's going to be some harsh words because somebody wants to get to the point about, are we going to have a happily ever after or are we not? Are we going to follow this universal blessed path or not? In the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's saying that the person you guys are thinking of has control over whether or not they want to either give love or offer love. And that they're taking some time to think this through before they use their final sword when it comes to love. Spirit is telling them, or they are thinking, they're thinking of you guys. That you guys aren't going to take any crap, that you've been down a difficult path, that you have a sword on your lap, that you're ready and willing to use that sword should something not serve you. And or they're looking at you guys the same way. They want to start something new and they are afraid, but they are allowing for the moon to shine onto that path to see what becomes visible to them. And they are willing to cut a situation out of their path because of what they've had to go through in the past. In their hopes and fears position, they are hoping for a love connection. They are hoping to have peace, joy, contentment, happiness, love, and prosperity. They're hoping to maybe advance when it comes to career and finances and or to make a business succeed. Because they do have the Ace of Wands, which represents business and finances also. So they're really focused on business and finances at this time. In their outcome position, again, they've got the Emperor energies. They're waiting to see, are you guys going to open up or not? With your emotions, your feelings, your truth, your money. They may be waiting to see what it is that you're going to receive when it comes to court. In the beginning, they saw love. They thought about love. They received an offer and they're contemplating the offer, but in the outcome position, if they don't receive what they want, which is just contentment and a beautiful home life, they will move forward and create it on their own. In fact, they have a lot of stuff going on in their path that is difficult at this time. Some of you, not all of you, who this person is that you're thinking of, again, this is an example. You can write me for a personal reading at josiek42@gmail.com. All right, and this person, yeah, oh, it's almost like you guys are mirroring this person when it comes to some of your pain. Okay, some of you and or them are dealing with a situation that was a bit shocking when it came to love. In the recent past, no, in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, this person has finally come to the end of the pain and anguish. They have it in them to hope, wish, and pray for a new wish to come true, and Spirit wants to bring that true to them. This could be you guys also hoping, wishing, and praying that in court everything will work out in a fair way. Justice is in your favor. when it comes to a beautiful home life and connections with others and things being balanced. But you're going to be a little off balance when it comes to finances because of a difficult child. Therefore, some of you want to just escape in your chariot, like the Fool. Listen to the energies of the High Priestess about something at a distance. If there's an opportunity when it comes to career and finances for you guys, then take the steps to accomplish that. But be sure that you're not running away, because you'll run right into more karmic lessons. In the next few weeks, you and or this person are going to be feeling down, sad, and poor because of the lesson you had to learn. But that is going to make you a stronger person, because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, and then Spirit can bring in true love, overflowing abundance and prosperity and happiness. Though you're going to have to take some time to heal, take some time to offer your heart to a situation involving children. That's what's going to help you shine bright and have a bright aura and have positive energies, which will draw positive new beginnings towards you. And even though this new beginning is difficult, it's a new beginning being offered by the universe. You have learned through a difficult connection about yourself, hopefully. Some of you, not all of you, and same with the person you're connecting to. So in your outcome position in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you guys are finding out a new path. You're getting excited about that path. You may be feeling a little bit stuck, but you've got the Major Arcana Judgment here to help you to make those choices. Don't get up in your head. Just look at the truth of the situation. Look at what you learned, what you experienced, and apply that going forward so that you can create and manifest something much more successful, because you have the energies of the Strength card to do so. Plenty of prosperity, happiness, and love. Just make sure that the situation is built on honesty and fairness and equality, because some people may repeat old behaviors that are going to leave them in the same situation as the past, but with a different person. All right, so your prayer card is to be strong at this time. I pull myself up and I do what needs to be done. And I'm going to read from the book. This card counsels you to take swift and firm action towards resolving your present situation. Mother Mary avows that you are stronger than you think you are. You can also call upon the wellspring of God's strength to lift you up. Do not wallow in any feelings of victimhood or passivity. Use your God-given strength now. This card may also be asking you to engage in physical activity to develop your strong, healthy body. If you've been thinking about working out with weights, then this card is an additional validation that it's time to exercise. Lots and lots of messages. Again, these are mixed messages from multiple people. If you want a direct energy reading, you can email me. The information is below. I hope, wish, and pray that each of you find peace, joy, contentment, happiness, love, and the prosperity that you are searching for in your heart. Thank you again for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care, and God bless.